Hello, welcome back to Open, everyone. Don't forget to get social with us, to tweet us at BronxNet TV and tweet me too at Rhina Valentin. Have you ever heard of Christmas in September? Well, I have mixed feelings about that because I don't want the cold, but truth be told, it's about to happen right here in the Bronx. That's right. It's a drive that has been organized to give children of Loiza, Puerto Rico, an instrumental gift to play and learn music. And joining us to share the details behind celebrating Christmas in September, we welcome Port Morris Distillery co-owner William Valentin. Hello and welcome.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Awesome.
So, I gotta say, I get that it's been a little muggy lately, pero te fuiste with the Christmas in September. I'm like, oh, he's bringing in the cold.
No, we're not bringing in the cold, but we're bringing in the festivities.
Absolutely.
The idea behind this event is to bring joy and music to Loiza, Puerto Rico.
I do like the concept though, right?
So it's awesome.
Christmas in September because who said we have to celebrate it solely in December?
Yeah.
And Christmas is a time where we are giving, and it's definitely a party time for Puerto Ricans too, because there's all the parrandas, and it's a time of gathering. So I was making a joke about the cold, but I love the concept.
So we're going to be having an artist by the name of Julio Cesar Sanabria, very popular artist, and he's going to be taking us back to the Christmases of the past. He'll be singing all of our old favorite songs that we grew up on, and then we're asking for people that come to donate an instrument.
When you say songs that we grew up on, let's be clear with our audience that we're talking about songs from Puerto Rico.
Christmas songs from Puerto Rico.
Right,
yes.
Not just Americanized Christmas songs.
No, we're talking about Christmas songs, parranda, trovadores. So it's going to be, we're going to have guitarritas ahí. It's going to be a big event.
It's going to be interesting because it's kind of like, it's Christmas in September, but you're going to feel like you're in the Caribbean.
You're going to feel like you're in the Caribbean, absolutely. Whenever you walk into my location, you feel like you're in Puerto Rico. You just walked into Old San Juan. And we make we make you feel like if you're in Puerto Rico. So it's an awesome place. So all we're doing is adding that music and the culture to that event.
I love that you're coming on after we just showcased fashion and how you're focused in the music department. And so what made you decide to gear your fundraising towards music and the children of Loiza?
So at Port Morris Distillery, we've been, since day one, since Maria happened, we focused our efforts on doing our part. Because we believe if everybody does their part, then we can get it fixed so much faster. So our first efforts was actually food, water, and the supplies that they needed. We did our first event. We didn't believe our first event was going to be as big as it was. But we were able to raise a whole container, 16-wheeler, full of water, food, clothing, all the essentials that needed. And then later, months later, we focused on building. So we were there building roofs for people who had tarps. So we were taking blue tarps off and putting ceilings off. And that effort was actually held through the governor's office. I was just one of the vessels to help in that. But while I was there, someone had told me that they were trying to get together a music program, but the kids didn't have any instruments. Actually, the senator, Vargas Vidal, we were talking one evening, and he's like, listen, they're trying to do this music program in Loiza, Puerto Rico, but they don't have any instruments, and the budget's, digital. I'm like, well, that's easy. I'm a past musician. I know a lot of friends that I can get instruments for. I'm doing this event Christmas in September. I'm going to take that platform to have everybody come and donate their instruments that they're not using. Everybody has an instrument in their house that's collecting dust. So that's
the idea, though, is that you're collecting instruments.
We're collecting instruments.
I just want to be clear with our viewers,
right? We are collecting instruments. If there are people that want to come in and give a monetary donation because they don't have an instrument and they want to be purchased, we can do that. That'll be fine, because this way we can kind of fill in the blanks of what's missing. Because that day we're going to be receiving instruments, and then we'll know what's missing for that Sinfonica.
Well, I understand that since you started coordinating, you went from having it inside of your establishment to having to close down the entire block.
Yes, yes. So we've been blessed. We've gotten a high amount of volume and people wanting to go. So maybe this might trickle into another town. Maybe we've raised enough instruments that Loiza has what they need, and we can go into the next town over and help those kids. So the goal really is to collect as many instruments as we can. And yes, we were afraid of the amount of people that came, so we are going to be closing off the area so that people could, walk on the streets. We'll have tents, we'll have music outside also. So it'll be indoor, outdoor type of event.
Nice, and it's an evening event on Friday.
It's an evening
happening
event.
next Friday.
It's happening September 14th. I'm sorry about the, we're clashing with the other gentleman.
With the other-
yeah.
You're so thoughtful.
But it is from 7. We're starting at 7, and we're going to be going to about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Nice.
The first show is at 8. You don't want to miss it. This guy's amazing. When I'm telling you he's amazing, he's amazing. Julio Cesar Sanabria, you can Google him.
He is amazing.
He is amazing.
He is amazing, and he does bring the essence of Puerto Rico.
He brings it.
In his voice.
Yeah. And then the second set will go down up to New Year's. So we'll count down, 10, 9, 8, and sing the New Year's song. So it's gonna be a night to remember.
Oh my gosh, it sounds exciting.
It's gonna be one of those nights. Don't bring your heels. Keep your heels home because you're gonna be dancing. If you know how to dance in heels, that's fine. But it's gonna be one of those events where you're gonna get, tired of dancing and enjoying. The food is gonna be delicious. We're gonna try to keep it very cultural. We're gonna have pernil, arroz con guandules, hopefully pasteles, So we're gonna keep the whole evening, based on what Puerto Rico and Christmas is.
Beautiful. That's lovely.
And we
it's
have
all-
pitorro.
And of course, sir, you had to throw that in.
And we have pitorro, so.
And it's all for the children.
And it's all for the children,
Awesome.
yeah.
This was wonderful. Thank you
So,
so much, William.
thank you.
And
It's a
thank
pleasure
you
to
for
meet
coming
you.
and sharing it with our viewers and you guys. Once again, Christmas in September is taking place on Friday, September 14th at 7 p.m. at the Port Morris Distillery. And that's located on 780 East 133rd Street in the Bronx. For more information, you can visit PMD Pitorro on Facebook.
Yep.
All right, so stay tuned because Bobby C's Weekly Sports Roundup is coming up next.